But
Do you have a cold?
Yes, I do have a cold.
Here's 2 cold medicines. This relieves these 3 symptoms, this 9. Choose one.
I would use this one.
Why?
That's my cold. The fever, the headaches, the sinus congestion.
Here's what you chose.
I'm totally amazed.
Would you try Dristan Cold?
Absolutely.
How do you feel?
I feel amazingly good.
Dristan Cold relieves 9 tough cold symptoms. Dristan Cold, part of the Dristan family of products. Dristan, the face of relief today.
From Hidden Valley comes luscious new Take Heart Honey Dijon Ranch. Sweet, tangy, rich and creamy, yet low in fat and cholesterol free. So indulge new Take Heart Honey Dijon Ranch.
Nighttime, one of the worst times for pain. That's why you need new Ultra Strength Bengay with more pain relievers than we've ever had. Fast relief for muscle aches and minor arthritis pain. With new Ultra Strength Bengay, you can say goodnight to your pain.
nothing.
Marge, I've been coming to you for too long. Just tell me. What is it, Marge?
It's nothing. Hey!
All right, it's contest time on KBEX, your all-jazz radio station in L.A. We're looking for a winner on line 1. Hello.
How about Dizzy Gillespie?
Sorry. Line 2.
Cootie Williams.
Yeah! Wrong. Come on, somebody out there's got to know this one. Let's try line 3.
Hey, dummies.
Thelonious Monk. Thelonious Monk, yes. We have a winner. What's your name?
Bird. Gabriel Bird.
Congratulations, Gabriel. Where you calling from?
My office.
All right, Gabriel, you've won your choice of the album or CD. Now for the all-expense-paid vacation for 2 to Hawaii. Who won the 1989 Grammy for Group Jazz Instrumental?
Chick Corea. No, it's Miles Davis.
Gabriel, you there? You got the answer?
Trust me on this one. Trust me. Chick Corea. Chick Corea.
Ooh, I'm sorry, Gabe. The correct answer is Miles Davis.
No kidding.
All right, traffic and weather are coming up, followed by 45 minutes of uninterrupted, unadulterated jazz.
Hawaii is overrun with tourists this time of year. And humid? You wouldn't like it. Don Ho.
I really wanted that trip.
Since when do you listen to me?
Hello?
Huh? In here.
Hello, I'm
I'm Kay Bristol.
Oh, how do you do? I'm Mitchell Hannon. This is Gabriel Byrd.
How do you do?
Please, sit down. Sit down.
Thank you.
Kay Morton Bristol, the author?
Yes. Oh, this is very awkward for me. I've never been to private investigators before. Marge Miller said you might be able to help me.
Marge Miller. Well, there's a name from the past. How is she?
Fine.
What seems to be the problem?
Well, I've been going to Marge for years, and she has given me reason to think that my husband might be in danger.
Marge is a sort of medium?
A psychic. I don't know if either of you believes in parapsychology, but Marge is very good. She's predicted some incredible things. And yesterday, she tried to hide it from me. That she had some premonitions of Eric, danger, and murder.
Eric is your husband?
Yes.
Have you told him?
I tried to, but Eric is so against my seeing Marge or any psychic, he wouldn't even listen.
Well, do you have any reason to believe that he is in danger?
No.
I mean, you know, rivals or competitors. Any run-ins with anybody?
Oh, no, nothing like that. Eric's a struggling writer. He hasn't even published anything yet. He's not the kind of person who makes enemies.
Well, what is it you'd like us to do?
I'm not sure. I can't go to the police and tell them that a psychic told me my husband's in danger. So I guess I want you to follow him and find out if he really is in any danger.
Morning.
Morning.
How are you? Oh, good boys. Come on. Let's go see Daddy. Come on. Eric? Hi.
Hi. You were out early? Where'd you go?
Oh, they wanted a new photograph for the back cover of the book. You know me. I think I look my best in the morning. Oh, I thought we'd leave early Wednesday for the beach.
I'm not going.
Why? You always come with me.
It's your book, not mine.
Eric, what's wrong?
I'm just tired of sitting around the beach house while you proofread your latest bestseller. I read it. I gave you my comments. You don't need me there.
Well, then I'm not going. Because Marge said...
You're not starting that again. I'm not gonna let some psychic dictate our lives. You're going. Besides, I want to be alone to work on my book.
Good morning, Kay Bristol's office. No, I'm sorry, she's not in yet. No, there's no plan for a tour yet. Nothing until after the spring publication. Why don't I take down the information and I'll have her get back to you? No problem. You're welcome. You're gonna get me fired.
Guess what?
What?
I told Kay I wasn't going with her. By tomorrow night, I'll finish the first chapter of my book. Then we'll have the rest of the week to ourselves. What's wrong?
This whole thing between us.
Well, come on.
No, I'm serious. Oh, it's making me nervous.
Oh.
It's gotta stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'll take 2 of them.
That looks very nice. But have you ever tried Panama?
Thank you.
Hey, Mitch, it's me.
You're late.
Didn't think anybody was home.
Oh, we were all holding our breath. It was 3rd and 1. Come on in, come on in. Guys, I want you to meet Gabriel Berg. This is Ralph and Hugh, Freddie, Jimmy D, Alan, Tony, Steve, and Bobby the Eater.
Hi.
Need some drink?
Don't touch the cranberry juice, it's mine.
He thinks it'll cure his kidney stones. Here we go. Oh, don't pop the cap. No, don't. No. Superstition. You never pop the cap with less than 3 minutes left in the quarter. So do we get our man tucked away for the night?
Yeah, but you know, I don't feel good about what we're doing.
What are we doing?
Taking the lady's money because some palm reader with a crystal ball got her chart wrong.
Oh, now, Bird, Marge is no ordinary psychic. People tell me she's very good.
You really think this guy's in danger?
We're doing what we were hired to do. If Kay feels better because we're out there, then we're doing our job. Now, come on, relax, kick back, watch the game. Sit down.
Marking them out. Takes. Hands off. And it's Bolger again up the middle for maybe 3 yards this time.
But I do.
Bad luck chair. We never sit in that chair when our team has the ball. It's superstition. Come on, yeah. Superstition.
All right, hey, let's go, baby. Right.
And don't ever touch that helmet on top of the television set.
Another superstition?
No, we lose the reception.
Run, 6 points. Good boy, good boy. Here, good boy, good boy.
How do you come up with your plots? I mean, they're really fascinating. I consider myself pretty good at figuring out who done it, but you always keep me guessing.
Thank you. You know, it's funny. I'd been writing ever since college, but I couldn't get anything published. And Marge, well, I don't want to say she had a vision, but she redirected me into writing mysteries, and, well, everything seemed to change. I've sworn by her ever since. So, when she wrote down Eric and murder...
You're concerned that he's not going with you to the beach house? Mm-hmm. Why are you going?
I always do my final rewrite at the beach. It's a ritual.
Are you superstitious?
Well, I guess it goes along with believing in psychics. I wanted to stay, but Eric got upset. So, I'm leaving tomorrow night.
Well, we'll keep an eye on him.
Just browsing, thanks.
In the mountains of Colombia, they celebrate the richness of the land. And from this land comes the richness of Colombian coffee. That's why Maxwell House blends its coffees with Colombian beans. Rich beans, rich coffee. Some we slow roast for old-fashioned richness. Some we roast dark for the flavor of France. We buy more Colombian beans than anyone in America. Maxwell House, blended with Colombian beans. Because better beans make better coffee.
We're about to prove a point. On the right, a pie wrapped in saran wrap. On the left, Reynolds and Glad. Knowing a bear won't eat what he can't smell, which one holds an odor and freshness better? Saran wrap. Nothing protects food better.
It's gone. But it isn't.
Vicks introduces an incredible new cough drop.
It's gone, but it isn't.
A cough drop so powerful, it keeps on working even after the drop is gone. It's extra strength Vicks, a new kind of Vicks with twice the Vicks vapor medicine to relieve your cough and help your scratchy throat and stuffy nose feel better, even after the drop is gone. New extra strength Vicks, extra strong to work
even after it's gone.
Friday, Malky's mama comes to visit.
Does she speak any English at all?
It's Bronson Pinchot in a dual role on Perfect Strangers.
Well, go for it.
And
Your boyfriend stole my song.
a TV duck gets plucked.
Let's roast him.
And feathers fly on Baby Time. Friday after Perfect Strangers.
So why would a guy worth millions shoplift a wig?
Maybe he's a kleptomaniac.
Why would you steal a wig?
Disguise.
By the way, I think he has a lady friend.
Where'd you get this?
Huh, what's wrong with it?
This is not pizza. I mean, we might call it pizza in L.A., but in Chicago we call it something else.
There you go again. You're always knocking L.A. food.
I'm not knocking L.A. food. I just don't like a place that advertises Chicago-style pizza and doesn't deliver.
Well, what's wrong with it?
Well, in the first place, it's paper thin, then it doesn't have the onions on it.
I told him to hold him. I got a date tonight.
Oh. With who?
Marge.
Marge? The psychic.
Hmm? Yeah. We used to go out a lot. Uh-uh. Here we go. My boy's making a move.
Oh, boy. Look, you got on your running shoes, you tell him.
What? Oh, jeez. If you're not going to eat the rest of that pizza, don't throw it out.
doesn't look too great, Mr. Johnson, but I guarantee you it's in good running shape.
Well, that's all I care about.
Oh, good, great. Here, get in this baby. There we go. Here you go. All we need is a little ID for the registration and we're in business.
I don't seem to have my wallet with me, but how about I pay cash, so an extra $500 in it for you, and we forget the registration?
I don't know. I've always had a pretty good memory.
1,000?
What were we talking about? Come on, get it.
Hey, pal. I was just wondering how bad you're gonna hurt me.
What?
I can tell just by looking that you're the kind of man who knows how to bargain. Not everybody has that talent. No, but it's obvious. You know what you want, and you're gonna get it.
I just don't want
It's got four tires, four-wheel drive if you want it. If you're gonna go up in the mountains, you can pop it right into four-wheel drive, and boom, you're gonna pass everybody. You got these extra accessories over here.
Just keep the change.
What? You couldn't keep up, huh?
He drove off and left me behind.
What do you mean drove off? He just jogged back, same as he jogged away.
Well, he must have stashed the car somewhere.
What are you talking about?
I'm telling you, he put on a disguise, and then he bought a used car under a phony name.
And paid all cash?
Yeah, and the question is, where did he stash the car? Here. Should we call the wife?
What do we tell her?
You're right.
What is all this?
Surveillance equipment.
Yeah, but does the Smithsonian know you have it?
I know it's old, but it works. We're gonna need it tonight. Oh, geez, I'm running late. Marge hates to be kept waiting.
Well, if she's any good at what she does, she knows.
Ah, very funny. I'll catch up with you on stakeout. I'll be there by midnight.
In for the night, sir. Yes, I've got a ride tonight, so I'll be up late. Oh, and I want to sleep in tomorrow. So tell Billy when he comes on to have Manny keep it quiet tomorrow. No mowing. You got it, Mr. Bristol. Thanks.
Will there be anything else?
Yes, Inez. Don't worry about breakfast tomorrow, as Mrs. Bristol is at the beach house, and I'm going to sleep in.
You said you'd be back here by midnight. It's almost 3 o'clock.
Well, excuse me for having a life. Marge thought I was giving off very interesting vibrations tonight. Something about my Scorpio rising.
Mitch, you're talking to me, remember?
Well, there were very interesting vibrations.
It's probably gas. Anyway, it's been pretty quiet. He's been up late, but the lights just went out in his bedroom.
Hey, boys. I love Count Basie.
So do I. But this is Errol Garner.
Wrong.
You want to bet?
Are you sure?
Errol Garner.
Bird.
Oh, damn.
Hello? What's all that racket? Why are the dogs barking?
I don't know. I was just going to check it out, Mr. Bristol.
What the heck was that all about?
That's what Mr. Bristol wants to know.
Hello, Kay.
What are you doing?
Don't you recognize your own plot? Reading it, I was fascinated. You came up with the perfect murder. How a person can manage to be in two places at the same time.
But why? Why would you want to do this?
There are things I want in my life, Kay. But you and that prenuptial agreement stand in my way.
No, Eric, please! Please, no! No, Eric, please! Please, no!
Hey, Rich. Wake up.
Wake up.
Mr. Bristol?
Yes?
I'm afraid your wife has had a terrible accident.
I think we just lost our client.
This is Sylvie Dangler, Canadian Olympic speed skater. Over the years, she's skated over 100,000 miles, done over 1 million sit-ups and 2 million leg lifts, almost all of it before most people get out of bed. But if you think she's tough, wait till you see the guys at the ticket window if you don't have your Visa card. Because once again, the Olympics don't take American Express. Visa, it's everywhere you want to be.
You can't change the world, but you can change the way you live, like serving more Dannon yogurt to you and your family. You see, where the world is filled with stress, Dannon is filled with calcium, potassium, and real yogurt cultures. Where the world is relentless, Dannon is relaxing, rejuvenating. So while you can't change the world, your life is in your hands. Make Dannon yogurt a very healthy habit for life.
Tonight, she got custody of the kids. He kidnapped them, hiding them in war-torn Yugoslavia. We go with her as she tries to get them back. Plus, 3 powerhouse women of Washington. Nobody wants to mess with them. Prime time
tonight.
Pros and cons will return in a moment.
Judith Light in the performance of a lifetime.
I do believe the devil made me do it, boy.
She was both mother and monster.
This kid is full of arsenic.
Based on the true story.
She murdered your own daddy, girl.
Wife, mother, murderer Sunday.
Magic Johnson tests positive for the HIV virus. The story tonight on The Update.
What makes Sanderson Farms lasagna so rich and tasty? The new family-size entrees from Sanderson Farms. Enough great taste to go around. Why does the chicken in Sanderson Farms entrees taste so fresh and tender? The new family-size entrees from Sanderson Farms. It's a big idea for dinner.
Tonight, all over Dallas-Fort Worth, phones will ring. Someone is trying to sell you something. They may tell you they are handicapped, but many times their disabilities are by design. Contact 8's Vince Patton exposes some self-proclaimed handicapped telemarketers who use their own definitions of disabled to loosen your purse strings.
Now, who did you say I make the check out to?
Selling sympathy. A Contact 8 report, tonight at 10 on the News 8 Update.
Yeah. Well, thanks. Just in time.
What'd the police say?
Surfers found her body around 9 o'clock. The time of her death was established by a broken wristwatch at 6:25 a.m. What?
Huh?
Oh, well, you've got that look on your face like you're onto something.
Oh, no. Just trying to piece it together. Kay Bristol tells us a psychic has a vision of her husband, danger, murder. And we tail the guy, and he's acting hinky as hell. Plus, you suggest he may be having an affair. Now, maybe pushing it, but is it possible that Kay Bristol didn't die accidentally?
You think Eric killed her? Oh, it could explain why he bought that old car using a phony name. I mean, he needed a car to drive to the beach house.
Yeah, only problem is he never left the house. We're his alibi. He saw the guard take his call 6 a.m. and he couldn't have driven 150 miles 20 minutes later.
You're contradicting yourself.
I know, but remember what the psychic, your friend, Marge, said. Eric, danger, murder.
Hey, boy, Bird, she's a nice lady. She's a lot of fun. But I don't know if I buy all of her hocus pocus. Do you?
Not a word.
It wasn't that clear. I just felt something was going to happen to Eric. I jotted my feelings down. Kay panicked. She interpreted the words literally to mean Eric was in danger.
Did she think he might be having an affair?
What made you ask that question?
I saw him with a woman, a young woman.
Kay was always concerned about being older than Eric, that someday, you know, he might start playing around. Oh, why couldn't I have seen that it was Kay that was in danger?
Well, if it was murder, is there anything we could have done to save her?
We'd have to have been mind readers ourselves.
You think the husband's guilty, don't you?
If he is, and if we don't do something about it, he's going to go scot-free. The police have written it off as an accident.
You know, I've got a wild idea that might just force his hand. Marge, you're going to have a vision. That's the young lady I saw Eric with.
Lynn Erskine, Kay's secretary.
Thank you.
Excuse me, Mr. Bristol. I just want to tell you how sorry I am. It's horrible, and I feel it's my fault.
I don't understand.
Oh, how stupid of me. I didn't introduce myself. I'm Marge Miller. I'm sure Kay's told you about our sessions.
Yes, she did, and I'm sure she told you how I felt about them. What was your fault?
The morning of Kay's death, I had a vision. Oh, I should have called her. I don't think it was an accident. I think Kay was murdered.
What?
I saw a man with long hair, and he was struggling with her.
You're insane. Get her out of here.
We'll give him something to think about. You were great, Marge.
Now let's rent that truck.
Now, let me get this straight. You just want to rent him.
That's right.
Just need him for a couple of hours.
Hey, whoa, hold it.
Nice try.
Where do you think you're going?
What does it look like? We're delivering the plants.
Nobody told me about any plants.
Oh, is this Bristol Residence, 15 St. Martin's Road?
Yeah, but who ordered them?
Well, the gardener.
Manny?
Yeah, Manny, that's his name, Manny, yeah. Look, they're paid for. If you don't want them, it's okay with us.
Oh, all right, all right. You know where to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's get in and out before Bristol gets back.
You got it. You want to be Mr. Inside or Mr. Outside?
Well, since you kill every plant you touch, let me play the gardener.
Here. Let me test this.
Ah! Where'd you get these things?
I used them when I was bodyguarding Marilyn Monroe. They have great sentimental value. I'm in.
Roger. Hey, Mitch, how's it going?
I just played hide and seek with the maid. Oh, and guess what the title of Ray Morton Bristol's new book is? Murder Most Perfect.
I think I've got something.
What is it? Hey, Mitch, get out of there quick. Bristol's back.
What's that truck doing up there? Oh, they're from the nursery. Brought the plants that Manny ordered. Call the police.
Oh, excuse me.
Hey, Mitch, front door. Front door.
Hey, come here. Hey! No! Please!
The Darren!
Wait! Get out of the way.
He's not moving.
Oh, he's not that dumb. He'll move. They always do.
Mitch, he's not moving.
You believe this guy?
At last.
Ultima is color. Bold, expressive, provocative color. And Ultima is the naked's neutral, timeless, sensuous color for lips, eyes, face, and cheeks in every shade of gorgeous. Ultima 2. Color Trends, a $75 value. Your gift with any $12.50 purchase from the Ultima 2 collection at JCPenney.
Now, the first toothbrush created to clean your back teeth brings you advanced design reach. With raised rubber ridges for a distinctly different feel. And a slimmed-down tapered head that cleans in even the hardest to reach places. Get your hands on one and feel the difference. Advanced design reach.
The average high school dropout earns about $250,000 less than the average high school graduate earns in a lifetime. So if you're thinking about dropping out of school, here's my advice. Get your head examined. You can do anything if you put your mind to it.
Next, when ruthless criminals ambushed agents.
I couldn't believe that he shot at me point-blank range and missed.
The Bureau would never be the same. FBI, the untold stories. And
looks like he's been smoking heroin.
Lieutenant Bonnell's drug bust nets an overprotective mom.
I can't put him out.
So you're going to let them put you out on the street?
American Detective tonight.
Tonight, a special expanded edition of Nightline. Basketball's Magic Johnson retires because he has the AIDS virus. We'll hear from some of his colleagues in the NBA and discuss what impact this high-profile case will have on the fight against AIDS.
So, the timer was set, so the lights would go on at 6:05, and they would go off at 6:06.
All right, so he might not have been in the house, but how could he have known the dogs were going to bark?
Well, that's what he was doing with the dogs in the park. Remember I told you every time his watch would beep, those dogs would start barking like crazy. Well, see, he wasn't just playing with them. He was training the dogs.
So he sets the timers
sneaks over the back wall, jogs to the cars got parked, and drives up the coast. At 6:05, the alarms go off, the dogs bark, the lights go on in his room, and he calls the guard to complain.
Beautiful. I mean, we gotta believe he's in there.
Okay. I buy the timer and the thing with the dog. But how do you prove it?
Yeah, sounds like a plot from a K. Morton Bristol murder mystery.
Murder most perfect, maybe?
Mitch! I just checked with your lawyer upstairs. He's trying to get you two guys out on your own recognizance. What the hell did you do this time?
Trespassing, breaking and entering, vandalism, reckless driving.
No, he was driving.
You know, Mitch has always been trouble, but never this much. You're a bad influence on him.
What are you guys up to?
Quinn, I need a favor.
Next, he's gonna say,
you owe me one.
Glad you didn't disappoint me.
What? I want you to find an old Plymouth for us.
And there's someone we gotta talk to.
It was a ritual. Kay never let anyone read anything until she did her final rewrite at the beach. That included me, her publisher.
What about her husband?
Yes, I should have said no one until she got married. I understand that Eric did get an early read.
I happened to get a look at a sketch of the, what do you call this, the dust cover of her new book.
You did?
It's about the perfect murder.
Oh, yes, well, that much I know. But Kay was always very fearful of paperback rip-offs. She was overly protective of her plots.
What's gonna happen to the book?
I just got off the phone with Eric about that. He told me Kay wasn't happy with it. She felt it didn't come up to her expectations. Eric felt it would be going against her wishes for us to go ahead and publish a work in progress. In fact, he felt so strongly about it, he said he was going to return her advance.
Did you get the feeling she was displeased from your conversations with her?
No. Although, to be perfectly honest, Kay never talked about her writing. She was a very superstitious lady. Tragedy is, no one will ever know whether the book was good or not. Eric said he was going to destroy the only copy.
Well, wouldn't there have been a computer disk or something?
No. Kay always used the same old standard typewriter that her parents gave her when she went away to college. As I said, she was a very superstitious lady.
I thought you were in jail. The police said you were private investigators. Who hired you?
Your wife. She thought you were in trouble. Ironic, isn't it? Well, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
You're right.
About the plot of your wife's last book.
Look, I don't know what you're up to, but if you don't stop harassing me, I'm gonna go to the police.
Ask for Detective Quinn. You'll find him a very cooperative fella.
Hello?
In here.
Hi, I'm Gabriel Bird.
Hi. Haven't we met?
Yeah, we saw one another at the funeral.
Oh, that's right. How did you know Kay?
She hired my partner and me to follow her husband. Thought he was in some sort of danger. She didn't tell you that she had hired investigators?
No. I'm sorry. Please have a seat.
Thank you.
I thought I made all of Kay's appointments. I guess not.
She discussed her new novel with you?
Only regarding publicity, book shows, things like that.
Any idea what it's about?
Yes. It's about 500 pages. That's what Kay would say whenever anyone asked her that question. What is it you want from me?
We want your help in solving Kay's murder.
Murder?
Yeah, we think that Eric Bristol went through this very elaborate plot to prove that he was at home at the time of her death.
You asked, we found it in a motel parking lot. You know, you guys may be onto something, but you're gonna be disappointed. Forensics went over it with a fine-tooth comb. It's clean. That's the one.
Did you talk to the used car dealer?
Oh, yeah. He can't ID Bristol. At least not so it'll hold up in court.
I can.
Still doesn't prove he murdered his wife.
Let me check the speedometer.
Come on, Mitch. Give me some credit. 226 miles since it left the used car lot.
Just about a round trip to the beach house.
Now do you believe us?
Good afternoon, Mr. Bristol. Is there anything I can do for you?
No, thank you. I just want to be left alone.
Hello.
Eric, we've got to talk.
Lynn, this isn't a good time.
Listen, Kay hired 2 private detectives to follow you, and they think that you killed her.
Those 2 guys were lying. They know I was home when she had the accident.
Were you, Eric? I read Murder Most Perfect.
It's impossible.
You didn't know she kept a photocopy for protection, did you? It was locked up in the safe. Kay made me swear never to read it, and I didn't. Until today. You stole her plot, and you killed her with it. So, now you inherit everything.
Yes, but that's not why I did it. I did it so we could be together. Kay's gone. Now we have it all. We've got to destroy this.
Take him, guys.
Yes, sir.
All right.
You all right?
Turn around, sir.
Well, I guess I owe you another one, Mitch. Come on.
How could you know the plot of the book?
We had a vision.
Bristol, you have the right to remain silent. If you refuse the right to remain silent, anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
I hate having to clean twice. Spray cleaner for the grease, then glass cleaner for the streaks the spray left.
Don't clean it twice. Cinch it once. New Cinch is the first cleaner that gets both the grease and the streaks. Glass cleaner can't always get the grease, and spray cleaners can leave streaks. Either way, you'd have to clean twice. But New Cinch gets the grease without leaving streaks. New Cinch from Spick and Span. Don't clean it twice. Cinch it once.
Just released on video cassette, one of the best-loved films of all time, Fantasia, a masterpiece of sight, sound, color, and imagination. Fantasia. It's the last time the original Fantasia will ever be seen. Fantasia, now on video cassette. It's yours to collect for a limited time so you can own it forever. Walt Disney's Fantasia, the final release of the original masterpiece.
Saturday,
He's after me. He's gonna try and hurt me.
a battered wife needs help.
I don't want him to go to jail. I love him. I just want him to love me too.
Gonna have to defend yourself.
Will Tony be too late? The Commish, Saturday.
Be there when Good Morning America gets a taste of some real Southern hospitality. Joan, Charlie, and Spencer will be coming to you from the road of the Great American Southland Bus Tour. Next week on Good Morning America. All right, it's contest time on KBEX, your all-jazz radio station in L.A. We're still trying to give away that all-expense-paid trip to Hawaii, and I'm going to make it real easy for some listener out there. Just call us at 555-KBEX with the name of the performer of this jazz classic.
I have a caller on line 1.
Is it George Shearing?
Oh, good guess, but I'm sorry, it's not George Shearing.
Yes, I'll hold.
Let's see if we can't find a winner on line 2.
Errol Garner.
All right, we finally have a winner. What's your name?
Mitch. Mitch O'Hannon.
Next on Pros and Cons.
He's gonna run to the guy in front of him, hit the wallet on the pump, hit the ground, get some sympathy, and a clean getaway.
Mitchell, we're moving back to town. What? Little Mitch gave you a good review.
Well, Little Mitch is too kind.
You're tripping. Still looking for your little meal ticket?
Son, you got a big decision to make. You can run, or you can stop and once and for all climb out of that hole.
Okay, chop, chop, let's go.
Mitchell?
Yes, Mother, I'm right behind you.
This is Tracy Rowlett. Beware of telephone sales by people claiming they're handicapped. A Contact 8 investigation tonight on the Update at 10.
Stay tuned for FBI, The Untold Stories. Next.
Saturday,
I never met anyone like you before.
love, honor, and revenge.
The Accord truly is a safe place to put your money.
Who will be the new Rhett Butler and Scarlett O'Hara this weekend on Entertainment Tonight?
It was me. I did it. I'm the Riverside Killer.
You stopped me while I was on patrol and confessed to the Riverside murder.
Is that correct, Mr. Hurley?
Hector, just call me Hector. I can't live with myself anymore. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I didn't want to kill her, you know, and I know I should have stayed, but I got scared and I ran out the back door. But I'm here now. I'm here now.
You ran out the back door?
Yes.
It was an apartment. There was no back door.
Well, I guess I got turned around in my homicidal state.
Do you still have possession of the murder weapon, a .38 caliber handgun?
I buried it in the backyard.
The woman was stabbed.
That's not what they said in the paper.
I put that in the paper to keep any suspects guessing.
Okay. You're very clever. I didn't shoot her. I stabbed her. Repeatedly.